Everyone, it's Abdallah here with the official coverage of the Mario Kart 7 tournament that was held at PAX Prime 2014. Now, as you guys can see, I'm choosing Metal Mario B-Dasher, Red Monster Wheels, because that's pretty much the OP combo in the game. Why not go for it? But out of all the entrants, there was about, I would say, a good 40 to 45 people. It was pretty awesome. We took a group photo, and if you guys are interested in what that looks like, by all means, check out my vlog for PAX Prime, which is pretty awesome. But nonetheless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through showing you exactly what happened during the tournament, all the different rounds, and we'll go from there. There's 4 rounds in total, so definitely stay tuned for the rest of the episodes. All the links will be in the description if you guys want to take a look. So without further ado, let's jump into this, and I'll be watching it exactly as you guys are right over here. So Metal Mario B-Dasher, Red Monster Wheels, that's one of the best combos in the game simply because you can go off-road and still hold a power slide. So as you guys can see right over here, the very first level within the game, which is Toad Circuit, definitely one of the most luck-based tracks. I mean, it's not really, there's not too much skill involved with it. And with the first round of any kind of tournament, you can kind of get a feel for what the tournament's going to be like, as far as if you have any novice players, if you have any intermediate players, or if you have any real pros. Unfortunately, I didn't see any other Metal Mario people, but that's really what it was. I was definitely looking forward to this tournament, simply because at PAX East 2014, I ended up placing 4th place in the actual tournament there, so I definitely needed some redemption for it. Anyway, so as you guys can see over there, I managed to pull out triple reds, and this guy's got triple greens over here, so that's going to be bad news for me. So I need to find a way of manipulating my red shells in order to attack 1st and 2nd place. As you can see, Wario over there blocks one with one of his red shells that he was dragging, and he ends up getting a Tanuki tail. So I should have shot that 2nd red shell a little bit faster. But nonetheless, I'm right over here with this mushroom. There really isn't anything to do with it, so I'm going to jump ahead a little bit and you know, use it and hopefully get something to attack with. Now, right over here, it's pretty risky. I don't want to go right where he's at because I feel that, oh man, I forgot. I feel that I would have gotten back spammed right over there. But with that being said, he ends up getting clipped by a blue shell. 1st place gets owned by the blue shell, and luckily for me, I'm right in 2nd place. Take that lead, throw some fireballs backwards, and we go from there. So I want to say blue shell definitely mattered. I would have gotten maybe 3rd place. I would have gotten 3rd place if the blue shell wasn't there. But you know what? It's in the game, and you're going to find out later on throughout all of these episodes is that I'm going to get owned by a blue shell in every single race, and it's going to be pretty ridiculous. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, 2nd race right over here is the Daisy Hills, I want to call it. Forgive me if that's not the real name, I forget. But anyway, Daisy Hills is a pretty easy track. There's really not too many shortcuts that you can do, but right over here is a part where you can definitely get owned if you're not careful. As you can see, Rosalina boosts ahead with the star. I'm getting just completely bumped out of the way. I don't get the 3rd place item. So I'm just counting on my good lines in order to propel me forward in front of everyone. Right over here, unfortunately, I do get red shelled, but luckily for me, I was aligned properly so that I didn't fall off. Also, right over here, I managed to get the triple shrooms. Not bad. Triple shrooms are very good, especially right here to recover from the red shell. And you can take a slight grass cut over here, which really doesn't do that much, but it propelled me into 1st place, which was great. So right over here, I've got the perfect item to defend against, the triple bananas. Someone nearly hit me with the bomb, and I totally got scared. And that's why I kind of veered into the grass there to avoid the splash damage. But right over here, this Mii character actually gets a pretty good head start, way ahead of us, which is not too good for me. So I've got to somehow make a comeback. So I pulled the 2nd place item of triple green shells. It's really not going to do anything for me on a straightaway. I'm going to pretty much use this to protect myself from any incoming attacks, which is somehow a banana snuck through. So anyway, I launch my shells forward in hopes that it'll hit someone. But nonetheless, that does not work out. So I'm in 5th place right now. I need a good item. Sometimes you get good items in 5th place, but sometimes you don't. Like right over here, I could easily take the shortcut, but I need to actually recover from the hit that I took from Wario's spinning green shells there. So here comes a blue shell again. Blue shell definitely mattering. So luckily for me, I do get the shrooms, but I was getting a little bit too careless on those jumps. So with that being said, I fell off, unfortunately. 5th place right over here, I managed to pull the triple shrooms again. Hopefully I can come within 3rd or 4th place. I mean, top 4 is really where you want to be in any kind of tournament, because, you know, you do get that boost in points. But, you know, that's pretty much how it played. Had I taken that turn a little bit sharper and not messed up on the wall, I would have probably placed in 1st place. But anyway, Alex, this Wario guy, and Cup of Noodle is actually, those guys are giving me some problems. So I need to make sure that we actually beat these two guys. Now, the thing is, top 4, I want to say they did top 4 move on. So as long as I'm in top 4, then that's really what counts. So right over here, we got Cheep Lagoon. A very easy track, I would say. Not really a track that I can use for the Red Monster B-Dasher combo, unfortunately. Simply because it's all underwater and I don't have the best traction with that. So with that being said, you know, I'm just flying through as best as I can. Now, holding the power slide right behind this this wall over here, that's pretty tough. And if you don't have the proper alignment, you're going to actually hit the wall or you're going to hit that clam. And unfortunately for me, I did actually hit the clam. So that's okay. I'm in 6th place. I have the triple shrooms. So I can easily take this grass cut over here, just expelling 2 mushrooms. I want to actually use this mushroom to gain a 4th place item. Maybe I'll get something different, something to protect me. But I end up pulling another shroom. So going this route is typically the fastest route. I definitely use the mushroom right over there. Because it's the interior of the track, so it goes a little bit quicker. So right over here, I'm going to go a little bit wider in order to keep my red mini turbo, because I didn't really want to risk going behind the clam one more time. So here we go, just keeping it straight as best as I can. Definitely trying to chain that power slide around here. Here comes Yoshi. I don't want to be in line sight of him because he's got that green shell, and that can easily ruin my day if I'm directly behind him. And I know it, see, I knew it. I saw he was trying to do that, and I got a little bit distracted because I was too busy watching him. Now, what I should have done was definitely tried to look at the course, seeing where I was at, and then just going from there. But now, since I got the squid ink all over me, nothing's going my way. So I figured I'd throw a banana, try to get the green snipe. I don't get it. Here comes Yoshi right now. We're pretty much neck and neck. He's got the Tanuki tail, and he sideswipes me. And I got nothing besides these fireballs to slow all these people down. So luckily for me, I was able to pull through, throw the fireballs forward, and slow down Bowser in order to steal his spot, which was pretty good. I noticed also that if you spam fireballs very, very quickly, the fireballs will actually hit each other. Go figure. Anyway, so Cup of Noodle and Alex are doing very well. Now, I've got to look out for these guys because this is the last round. And, you know, I definitely want to get 1st place. And lo and behold, I get my favorite level in the game. So we're going to see just how great this level is. So first off, I mean, you definitely want to get the 2 blue power slides right over there, the blue mini turbos. And you want to spam your item as fast as you can because that's your protection for this first area. You typically need to get every single one of these coins because now if you're the first one that gets all those coins, you have 10. And you have nothing to worry about. You can literally front run the entire level. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. So I'll start littering some items their way. As you can see, I shot the green shell towards them. Toad's got a mushroom, so I'm doing pretty fine. You always have to look at the bottom screen to see what characters have what items, just so you can kind of plan accordingly. Like if you see a blue shell coming, then you want to definitely hold on to your mushroom. Or if you see a shock, then you want to use your star right away. But I feel that, you know, this is my best track in the game, and I know all the turns, I know, like, the beelines, everything about this level is just epic. And that you can get 10 coins in, like, the first 10 seconds of the level. That's really one of the reasons why I love this level so much. And plus, it's an off-road level, so that gives me a little bit of an advantage when it comes to my kart combo. As you can see, there's a mushroom on the road over there. I wanted to grab it, but I felt that if I grabbed it, I would have been propelled too much forward, and I wouldn't have been able to get that nice turn around the corner, but I ended up botching it anyway. So I took a look at the bottom screen there just to see how far away I am from everyone, and I'm looking pretty right now. So literally all I have to do is just follow my lines through this level and just, you know, finish it. I can probably take like 2 blue shells and I'll still be fine. So I'm going to launch this green shell backwards. I had another one to drag. And fortunately for me, this isn't Mario Kart 8, so I can literally have a backup item on me, which is very, very good. That's why I like Mario Kart 7 a little bit better than 8. Mario Kart 7 is like, I would say, it's like Smash Bros. Melee. And Mario Kart 8 is like Brawl, where they try to balance it, make it a little bit more accessible for your average Mario Kart player. But Melee, too good. Anyway, look at that bottom screen. There's nothing you can do about that. That bottom screen is epic. I would literally take a picture of that. Okay, there we go. And then as you can see, I'm like, yeah, dude, where you guys at? Out of nowhere, Yoshi gets, I think he gets blue shelled or target shocked or something like that. He gets blue shelled into the pit. So he ends up losing second place, and all these other people definitely pass him up. And I think Yoshi was one of the people that was my rival from the previous couple matches. So as you can see, he didn't do so well. Cup of Noodle. He would have actually done pretty well, but I ended up pulling out the 30-point victory against my competitors, which was great. Alex, second place. Cup of Noodle, 26 with third place. EHX 21, Otaku-san 16, Michael 14, and then the rest is going to appear on the screen right now. So pretty cool. Robot Michael 14, Robot Fan 12, and Maxwell 9. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the very first round of Mario Kart 7 tournament. There's 4 rounds total, so stay tuned for the second round. We'll talk to you then. Thank you so much.